Welcome to Afternoons on 11. I'm Christine Buck. It is a local organization that has been helping children with physical and intellectual disabilities reach their full potential for more than 80 years now. We're talking about Variety, the children's charity of St. Louis.
I was just like any other mom. I had two beautiful, healthy babies, and then suddenly we were given a diagnosis, and our world changed.
Our first reaction was shock and concern for our daughter. But the next question was, who do we turn to?
One of the most challenging things that I do as a pediatrician is to tell a parent a difficult diagnosis for their child. One of the best things I can do is tell them that there's an organization that can help.
There's nothing a parent wouldn't do for a son or daughter in need. But what happens when a child's needs are more than any parent could possibly handle? A disability diagnosis is the beginning of a long journey for any family. But when they come to Variety, they've found a passionate ally who will help their children to thrive. When we talk about Variety's mission in growing children with disabilities to their full potential, we use a simple word: trees. Therapy, recreation, education, equipment, and Sunshine Coach Vans. Each piece helps to grow a child toward a lifetime of achievement.
And that's what it's all about, and it's my pleasure now to introduce the CEO of Variety, the children's charity of St. Louis, Jan Albus. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
So good to see you, and I was just saying, I can't believe it's already been a year.
I know.
And you're already deep into another musical.
Deep into Mary Poppins.
Right. You know, I know a lot of people know about Variety, the children's charity of St. Louis, but they may not know all that you do. It's pretty amazing when you start to break down all the things that you do.
Yes.
Beginning with the equipment that you often can give to families that are in need.
Right. We're doing a lot, so it's kind of easier if you think of trees. T for therapy, R for recreation, E for equipment, E for education, and S for the Sunshine Coach Vans that are driving around all over the place.
Right. And,
yes.
and when it comes to medical equipment, sometimes there are families that are not equipped to be able to handle it financially. And therefore, they rely on your organization to help them out.
That's right. Insurance doesn't cover everything, and many of them have no insurance. And the equipment can be as much as $30,000 for a power chair, you know.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to, you know, I think it was Sayla's mom, I was reading something where she said, you know, maybe one chair will cost $40, but then you turn around and this chair is $40,000 or $4,000.
That's right.
And those are the things that really add up. And it's really all about having kids learn to live to their full potential, living life to its fullest.
Right.
And you have to have the equipment to get there.
That's right. That's our mission.
Yeah, and you have to have the vans to get there, which is the other part of the equation, right?
Yeah, so it's an holistic, you know, it's a way to look at it in terms of what we do for the children.
Yeah, so we're really lucky in St. Louis. I mean, you came to this organization some 20 years ago now?
Yes.
And
yes.
was it your intention to be here for a couple decades?
No, not really.
No, but what happened?
Well, I think it's just been an exciting journey with the children. I have a wonderful staff, an incredible board, and there's always something to do, something new to do for the children. And so you think, well, okay, we'll do that, and then we'll do that and that and that, you know, it just keeps adding up.
Are you impressed, encouraged by what has happened in the past 20 years for, you know, when it comes to fulfilling the needs of kids with disabilities?
Yes, I think the biggest thing of all is the generosity of the community.
Okay.
Because all of these things, no money, no mission. So if people are not donating to you and caring about the children, it isn't going to happen.
Yeah, and I would imagine that technology plays a big part in this too. That
That's
there's so many things that have happened that way that have allowed children to have a lot more freedom.
That's true. The power chairs, the computers that allow them to talk. There's just all kinds of great innovations that fortunately Variety has, you know, paid attention to, and then we pass it on to the children, and they respond, and they, you know, they get the benefit.
So now every year, this is the 7th year, is it? For
this
a
is the 7th year for the Broadway show.
Okay,
yes.
so tell us about what it actually is and how you put it together.
Well, it's Variety Children's Theater. It started with a chorus. We had a really wonderful children's chorus and decided that they could do more. They started doing staging, they started showing that they could do choreography and all of this type of thing. And so 7 years ago, I got the idea of maybe putting on a really big show with professional actors, a great orchestra, in a really great house like the Two Hill. And then, fortunately, came upon a really great director, Lara Teeter.
Yeah.
And we started putting the team together. So, and we have the same team.
And you have a little bit of a background in theater?
I do, a little bit, way back when.
Yeah, and what was it that you were doing way back when?
I did a lot of performing, musical theater,
okay.
classical ballet.
So it's something that you can definitely connect with.
As a child, a young girl.
Oh, you can really connect with it then.
And then started doing choreography and directing and producing.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure that's laborious because I know the kids go through auditions and then you decide who's going to be in the show, and that's got to be tough in itself, and then rehearsals.
Exactly. It starts in May.
Yeah.
We do the big auditions, and then it's like a roller coaster from
Yeah.
then. You know, it's just one thing after the next.
It goes so fast and
Yes.
up and down. So
Yes.
this year's performance is October, what, 23rd, 24th, and
23rd, 24th, 25th. And we're happy to say that the very first performance is sold out already.
See, that's how
So
that
we're
goes.
very
so
excited.
If you're interested, you can see the information right there on your screen, but also all the information and the details will be in our website at kplar11.com. That's Friday, sold out.
Friday morning at 10 is sold out.
Okay.
We still have opening night Friday night at
Okay.
7:30.
Saturday, what do you have at 1:30?
Saturday we have a matinee at
Okay.
1:30, an evening at 7, and then the final show is Sunday at 1:30.
Okay, so boy, these kids, this is going to be a lot of work. You have
Yes.
to have a lot of stamina.
Well,
and
they're
the
up for it.
cost.
We're not always, but
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah, that's probably the way that goes.
Yes.
And we also, this is at the Two Hill, and we'll have their website on our website as well. So thank you so much. It was so good to
Thank
see you
you
again,
very
Jan.
much.
And boy, a
Thank
year
you.
goes fast, doesn't it?
Sure does.
All right, we're going to get deeper into this and meet some people that are in the show, in the cast, and also the Mary Poppins, of course. We'll be back in a couple minutes.